Hey everyone, Ashley here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today I'm going to talk about a deck that I have had for quite some time, almost a year in fact. I'm very close to the year point of me having this deck, and for a while there I didn't really connect with it as much, even though I absolutely love the artwork. The artwork in it is stunning, and I love the black and white moody vibes. Like, it definitely has a mood to it, but I didn't really connect with that as much at first, even though I worked with it here and there, until very recently, because I began working with the goddess, the Morrigan. And of course, she is associated with crows and ravens because her myth is that she would transform into one of those and fly over battlefields. And so, crows and ravens are strongly associated with her. So the deck I'm talking about, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a sip of coffee. And the deck I'm talking about is the Murder of Crows Tarot. The reason why I bring up her, of course, and everything is because I now deeply associate this deck with her. Because again, since I'm working with her this year, let me see. Okay. Since I'm closely working with her this year, I was like trying to figure out which deck really makes me feel like more connected to her. Because of course I do have this deck, which is her Call of the Morrigan Oracle. I absolutely love this deck too. Let me move this out of the way. The guidebook to it is fantastic. The artwork is gorgeous. The artwork's done by Naomi Kornick, and the guidebook is written by a couple of ladies. Actually, I have it right here. I know Stephanie Woodfield is an author, and Karen Storminger. It's absolutely, the book is stunning as well. And I love the messages that come through. I love the wolf as well. And they also include a spell or ritual that you can perform or do as well that is associated with each card. And it's stunning. But what I wanted to do as well is to have a tarot deck that I could work with daily as well, and kind of go along with the oracle. And I don't know why I never thought of it. I tried the Crow Tarot. I did get it as well this year. That is by MJ Cullinan. But the energy and vibe, it just isn't the Morrigan. It's not the Morrigan. I absolutely love it, and I still use it, of course, because my spirit animal this year is the crow as well. And so I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful deck too. But then I pulled this one out, and I was like, okay, like, I love the vibes and energy of this pairing, and of the Murder of Crows now too. Because like I said, I wasn't like straight up connecting with it. Hold on, let me move my coffee out of the way. Sorry guys. I wasn't connecting with the Murder of Crows for a while, but it just come to find out I just needed to have the right thing come along. Not thing, but the right inspiration, I guess is what I'll say, to come along for me to connect with this deck. And with me working with the Morrigan, it was fitting. And I love this like black and white theme mixed with the color of the oracle. But this deck is just so beautiful anyway. Again, I always love the artwork. It was just, how can I connect with it? And I finally figured it out how. And so, like, kind of all this to say too, don't like get rid of your decks right away if you feel like you're not going to connect with it. Like, if you love the artwork of the deck and stuff, but you're just not feeling the energy, the connection or anything, hold off and hang on to that deck, because I feel like, or at least my belief anyway, is that you're drawn to that deck for a reason. There was some part of you that was drawn to it, and that I think already knows that somewhere along the line you're gonna work with that deck and you'll connect with it. So hold on to them before you like just get rid of them or pass them along, because yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful. Anyway, long story short here, I just recently, I knew it was for pre-order, and so I had ordered it ahead of time. I'm just going to shuffle this while we wait, or while I get through this. But I ordered it ahead of time, and it just came in, and that's the Crotero Mini. Or Murder of Crows Mini, excuse me. Look how stinking cute this is. And look how tiny the box is compared to the deck itself, like the original. Oh my goodness. So anyway, been loving this deck, been connecting with it, had to get the little mini because I want to carry it around with me too. So let's see, how do I do this? Leave that right there for just a moment. I already opened this up, and I wanted to do kind of like a little side-by-side comparison just so you can see this, but I love the box. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a linen type box. It's really cool, which it really surprised me because this is a low Scarabeo deck. So I was really impressed with this, and like it's kind of a shame that the cardstock is also not linen, or like I wish it was linen. Another thing that surprised me was that it actually came with a little guidebook, but of course it's still in multiple languages, and you don't get like the good stuff that's in the big, or you know, the bigger guidebook, this one. You just get like a little like keyword or key phrase for each one, but it's still cool that they added that. So there's the box and all that good stuff, but I was like kind of shocked when I opened the box up because we're going from a bigger deck to a smaller deck, and for some reason in my head I thought it was literally going to be just like this, nice and borderless. But look, I don't know, you guys, like I was like so excited to get this, but like what's with the borders? Like we're already going from, like I said, a large deck to a small deck. So the imagery is already going to be small, but then we put this like really big border around it too. And I don't like it, especially because this artwork is more of like a cream, you know? And that, look at that border is so white. Like it just doesn't fit. I mean, look at the backs even. I don't like it, you guys. So this is going to kind of turn into like a little bit of a rant. I don't know why they did it like this. It just does not, it doesn't fit, and it kind of takes away from the energy and vibe of the deck, in my opinion. Again, I love the small one because I'm going to carry it around with me, because like this thing is way too big to carry around. Okay, this thing is heavy. Oh, I did edge mine in red and black, but this thing is heavy. And so I wanted the mini and was so excited to have the mini come, so that way I can carry it around with me in my bag. But like, again, I don't understand. The imagery, of course, is still stunning. And you know what? The star is going to be right up here. I want to compare those two. I just want to see, like, comparing the printings as well. That's interesting. Because, like, even they lightened up. They also really lightened up the imagery, because this is, like, a lot darker, a lot moodier. And I can understand why they did that, because you are going to a smaller image, so you want to be able to see everything. So I can kind of understand that, but still, I really don't like these white borders. I don't know why they did that. Especially on the backs too. That just does not, it doesn't look great. So, anywho, what I think I'm gonna do is trim the edges off. So, we're gonna try that while we're here. So this is gonna be like a little mini deck mod. This is actually the smallest deck, I think. I'm pretty sure that I've ever tried to do a mod on. I've never had to do a mod on a mini deck. But again, I don't like these white borders. So let's try it. And you know what? I just forgot that I did not bring my corner rounder in here. So we're going to trim off the edges, but not worry about the corners. I do have a little corner rounder that I will round them out. But let's just see what this looks like with the borders trimmed. I'm just going to do a couple. So let's bring my handy dandy trimmer here. I'll move this off because I'll have to get it stuck back down, but let's just see. Oh, shucks. I also did a project on here and I forgot that I got, hi guys, welcome to the show where Ashley's not like fully prepared. Anyways, I just have like a little bit of sticky stuff on here because I did a mod on my Heart of Fairies Oracle because I put contact paper on both sides to protect it. So, which I absolutely love, by the way. I'm glad I did that, but this deck's not that big, so I can just go like right here. What I like to do is try to line it up to where I want it. So I'm trying to, definitely I might have to go inside the imagery just a smidge, just to make sure I'm getting it all off. Plus depends on the print. So you always have to watch out for that too, because the printing might not be even on a lot of them. So you might have to go into the imagery a little bit. And with this being a small deck, that's kind of the only thing I'm worried about. So I'm just gonna put this down and just see. So that's pretty good there. And then I'm just gonna like test a few more of these. Okay. And the thing is, if I happen to go into the imagery a little bit, it's okay. It'll be okay, in my opinion. I can live with it. I'm gonna get in here into some of these other ones and see where they are. Okay, that looks really good. So this might be good right here. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try it right there. Let's see how that goes. That to me looks like it's gonna be right there. Okay, guys, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, yep, look at that. And the back looks good. There we go. All right, let's do another one. Yeah, there we go. So that one turned out good too. Yay. Yay. Let's check these out. Yeah? Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead because I don't wanna, let's see. It's not gonna take me too long. I'm gonna go ahead and like run through these real quick. I'm gonna speed up the process for you guys too. Okay, so anyways, we'll get the process sped up here a little bit and then I will see you guys. guys, a little impromptu mini deck mod. So in my head, I had planned on just doing like a couple cards all the way through the process just to show you guys, but this ended up turning into a full-blown thing because I forgot that once you have the measurements or have like your setup on your, like, you know, cutter, I didn't want to have to go through the process of trying to figure out exactly where I had it in order to get the same the same cut on all the rest of the cards. So I went ahead and did the whole thing. I did grab my corner rounder here, it's just so I could do a few and show you guys. I'll finish that up later, and I also am going to edge it, but look how, like, yes, this is what it's supposed to be. This feels so much better to me than having that big white border around it that just didn't even match the artwork, in my opinion. So taking those borders off, I love it a lot better. Again, this is all my personal opinion, and that's why I love doing deck mods too, because I can make the decks however, or like, yeah, make them personalized, make them unique to me. So, you know, if you guys absolutely like the borders or don't give a flip about them at all, you know, to each their own. That's awesome. Me personally, I like having the borders off. So there you go, guys. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to get the rest of the corners rounded here and then edge it. And I did use the small, this corner thing has a small, medium, and large punch to it, and I did the small, and I think that looks really good. So yeah, there it is. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and for watching this little mod with me. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, go ahead and leave a crow emoji. I know there's not technically a crow emoji, but there is a black bird that is on there. So just leave a black bird, crow emoji, and I will catch you guys all in the next one. Bye.